Thanks for watching World According to Ted. Now, I'll be the first to admit that this video didn't quite go as planned. In an earlier video, I very smoothly extracted a corroded Maglite cell from a Maglite. And in this video, I was planning on showing just how quickly I could do it with an unedited video. As it turns out, that second battery cell was much more damaged than the first, and it ended up being a complete hack job. But as you can see, we got there in the end. So this is how not to extract a corroded battery cell from your Maglite, according to Ted. I'm back at it with the Maglite that's got the corroded battery stuck in the tube. If you saw my last video, you would have seen that I successfully extracted the top battery, only to realise that the next battery was also corroded. Let's get that battery out. So the first thing we're going to do is drill a hole in my anchor wood, which is this bit on the top. Next thing is to drill the pilot hole in the battery. Right, coach screw, anchor, find that pilot hole and try and get that coach screw to get a little bit of purchase on the battery. Clearly this hasn't gone as I had planned, but you can hear there's quite a bit more play in there than what there was before, so I think what I'm going to do is persist with some penetrating oil and see how we go there. Okay, we're back, and the coach screw to try and pull the battery out has been a complete failure. So what we're going to do is use some vinegar to try and dissolve a bit of that battery gunk and clean it out a little bit, and then we're going to apply heat, as I kind of didn't want to, but I'm going to pour boiling water over the casing and see if that helps at all. As you can hear, I did manage to create a little bit of play there, a little bit more than what there was beforehand. Anyway, so I'll admit, this wasn't my finest hour, but I did get the battery out of the Maglite. We ended up drilling out the top cap of the battery after my coach screw anchor just pulled through, and after a lot of bashing and poking and swearing, most of the inside of that battery cell came out, which left this shell firmly jammed against the inside casing of the Maglite. We managed to pry the edges off that were all stuck against the casing. You can see the end there that was mostly affected and mostly jamming it. And once we managed to pull all of that away from the edge of the inside casing of the Maglite, one good tap upside down and the cell that was behind this one basically just pushed this one through. So there you have it. The $1,000,000 question is, does the Maglite work? And I'll be back very shortly to find out. Now that I've let the flashlight casing dry out, I'm going to put in the new batteries, but before I do it, I'm going to cover them in some Teflon grease, just to try and minimise the chance of a recurrence. Now, as I was saying,